Hello, everybody. How you all doing? It's another great day. If you can hear me, I want you to please type "I can hear you" in the comment section. Yes. Let's wait for more people to join before we kick off properly. How are you, Rev?
John, I am doing super fantastic, man.
Uh,
Looking good, feeling good, and smelling good.
I can imagine. It's a beautiful day. I can see people joining.
Yeah.
So let's, while we're waiting for people to join the program, I see Pele. Pele says Talofa. Hi, Pele.
Talofa.
So while we're waiting for more people to join, for those who are already watching, please like and share the video. Let's see. Let's share it now. Um, I'm going to share to your page, Rev,
Okay,
so you can also share from there.
awesome.
Oh, okay. It's blocked. You cannot receive it.
Uh,
Hi, everybody. Yes, I see people joining. That's great.
awesome.
So, for those who are just joining, we're trying to share. So, if you can do the same thing, please share this broadcast because you might just be saving the life of that one person who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear this message. Let's like and share. Okay. All right. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you can hear me, I want you to type "I can hear you" in the comment section. And also type your location, the location where you are watching the program from. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all. It's another beautiful episode of the Morale Booster with John Ughulu. The Morale Booster is a platform for entrepreneurs, career professionals, leaders, and the general public to give back to the society through coaching and mentoring. Experience, they say, is the best teacher. Now, this program is being sponsored by Main Seed Consulting Group. And for bookings, adverts, and sponsorship, you can reach out to us with the information currently being displayed on the screen. So if you are a business owner and you would like your business to be featured on this program for sponsorship, also you can reach out to us. And today I have a great man of God, all the way from Atlanta. He lives in the same state as I do. His name is Reverend Kasey Corbin. Kasey is a motivational leader, a thought leader, personal development coach, speaker, and author. Reverend Kasey is known for showing the people he serves, how to take possession of their minds, a quality which is required for intentional living. He has been studying higher laws of living for the last 24 years. And for the last 13 years, he has been working to help felons manage their freedom, help inner city residents change their self image, and also he helps substance abuse addicts overcome addiction and help youth believe in themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to please, from wherever you are, join me as I welcome to this platform, the stage, the one and only Reverend Kasey Corbin. Reverend, thank you for joining me on the program.
John, it is an absolute pleasure to have this opportunity to be here with you.
Great to have you. I always tell my guests that on this platform, what we do is to make sure we bring people who can shine their light. So if you're listening to this program right now, remember to like and share this video because you might just be saving the life of that one person who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear this message. So thank you once again, Rev.
Yes.
My
Yes.
pleasure. All right. So, Rev, I have already explained or rather introduced you, but I always love to get a real-time introduction
Mhm.
from the guest. So I want you to tell us who Reverend Kasey truly is.
Wow. What an amazing question. I'm Reverend Kasey. First and foremost, everyone, again, John Ughulu, my brother, has definitely introduced me of Moving Mountains Motivation, where we help people build better lives from the inside out. I am a reverend. I started back in 1996 as just a brother on a spiritual path. I became a minister. I was later ordained 10 years later as a reverend. I am a motivational leader, a thought leader. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm an author. I write. I'm a father. I am a son. And I am a friend to many. I help people help themselves, short and sweet. I help people to help themselves. Most people are looking for help outside of themselves, but I help people by introducing people to themselves. Yes, sir.
That's a great one. I love that, Rev. Now, when you say you help people help themselves,
Yes.
now, do you have any particular kind of help that you specialize in? I know we talked about alcohol abuse, we talked about felons. You know, when you say help them help themselves, I know
Mhm.
you are not a therapist, right?
Right.
So, how do you make that happen?
Well, I work my magic in that area, John, by helping people to get to know themselves. I believe that self-knowledge is the key to life on the earth, on the planet. It's the key to your goals and your dreams coming true. It's the key to finding yourself, your identity, your self identity. It's the key to your self image. It's the key to self love. It's the key to being whatever you want to be, doing whatever you want to do, and having whatever you want to have. Know thyself, the knowledge of self, to know thyself, spirit, mind, and body. And more so, John, on a psychic, mental, psychological level, to know yourself as mind.
Right.
Yeah, mind being the most important key to living a successful and complete life on the earth.
Wow, that's great. So, if you're listening, Rev just pointed out a very important thing. To know thyself
Yes.
is paramount.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So sit back, relax, and grab your pen, your notepads, grab your popcorn, and enjoy as we speak. Okay, so that takes me to the next question.
Okay.
Why did you choose your current niche?
Uh, that was a small delay. I didn't get that. Will you please
Oh,
repeat?
okay. Okay. Why did you choose your current niche?
Oh,
Yeah. Why did you choose working with the people you currently work with?
wow. John, I think it chose me.
Oh,
And
okay.
I became, I also chose it, but I think it chose me and I became a willing vessel. I said yes to a need that I saw. And it, let me say this, why I chose it. I didn't know myself. That was a point in time where I didn't know me. I didn't
Okay.
know who I was spiritually. I didn't know who I was mentally. I didn't even know who I was physically. I was lost to myself. And so as a result, I had no sense of direction. I had no sense of purpose. I was a wanderer. I was a drifter in life, in the game of life. And when I came across some people who helped give my life a sense of purpose and a sense of direction, and when the light came on for me, and I really began to understand myself on a spiritual, mental, and physical level, I sought out the niche of people that I help today, because for once in my life, I began to understand that there are millions of people out there who are in the darkness just like I was.
Right.
What if I could help them? What if I could give them some keys? What if I could share some tips and some techniques and some tools and some strategies and modalities with them? What if I could help bring them out of the darkness into the light? And I became interested. And the first place that I visited, I'll never forget it. It was in Savannah, Georgia, the old Savannah City Mission.
All right.
Yeah. I went there to begin my work of helping people who had been incarcerated, especially those who had been released, to manage their freedom so that they won't have to go back in, helping addicts, helping people to change their self-image, and just helping people, especially young people, to believe in themselves. Yeah.
Right. That's great. That's a great mission you have chosen.
Yes, sir.
Like you mentioned, to know thyself is paramount.
Yes.
You already have a purpose in life.
Right.
And I want to encourage you to keep shining your light, because the world needs you more than ever before. Right now we are going through perilous times. I call it perilous times.
Right.
Where the level of depression has increased, the level of anxiety has increased, the level of domestic violence has increased, and also the ability for people to think towards the direction of crime has increased drastically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the world needs more leaders like yourself right now. So what's your advice for people? I know you are not a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your advice for people who have been impacted one way or the other by this pandemic? Be it, those who have lost their jobs, those who have, lost their, gone out of business. Right now, they might be having some terrible thoughts in their minds. What's your advice for them?
My number one rule of advice to any person that you have described, that you have just laid out, people that are experiencing these adversities and these challenges and these difficult times, as you just described, and so well articulated, would be to find the strength within yourself,
right,
to not give up. That would be my overall advice right there. That's the worst thing anybody could do. Give up on themselves, to give up on life, to give up on hope, to give up on change, to give up on transformation in the midst of what you're going. If you can just hold on, and if you can just keep going, if you can just find one thing in your life, a silver lining, some golden thread. It could be a child, it could be your child, your son, your daughter. It could be a family member. It could just be something that you want to live for, something that you say, man, look, I haven't really done much in life. I haven't really done anything. I haven't really accomplished much in life. But before I transition and before I make my exit out of it, if I could just do this, whatever that is,
Right.
and if you just that's my just hold and just don't give up. Just keep going. Whatever it is, yeah. Find something that's worth it.
Yes, I love that. Find something that's worth it.
Yes.
So if you're listening, Reverend Kasey just advised whoever is listening, these messages are typically not meant for not meant for everybody, but it's meant for those people who the message actually resonates with.
Mm-hmm.
So if this message resonates with you, he just advised you not to give up.
Right.
Not to give up. Find something that's worth it.
Yeah.
If you have a skill
Yeah.
that you have not harnessed all along, probably because you've been too busy with your job,
Mm-hmm.
this is the time for you to bring out that passion, harness that skill of yours.
Yeah.
Am I right, Rev?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you do any form of do you have any program for if people want to reach out to you for coaching? Do you have any particular program for those who do not fall into the categories we mentioned earlier about you?
Absolutely, John. I have a program called The Divine Design. The Divine Design. Actually, I've written a book on the Divine Design, and it is available on Amazon. The Divine Design is you. It's spirit, mind, and body. It's a program. It's all going back to this self-knowledge.
Okay.
It's a program about you. It's how to we live on 4 planes simultaneously. We live on the spiritual, the intellectual, the emotional, and the physical. And the divine design.
Sorry to interrupt you. I want those people listening to this program to have the time to write that down.
Okay.
You mentioned 4
planes.
Yes.
Simultaneously. Yes.
Go over them again.
Planes.
Spiritual,
the intellectual, the emotional, and the physical. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Those 4 can be understood as 3: the spiritual, the mental, and the physical. And to understand the divine design is simply a design where the spiritual moves into materiality, into physicality. The spiritual takes on form. It's learning how to live life from the inside out, right, instead of living from the outside in. It's learning how to be a creator and not a conformer.
Wow.
Yeah. How to create your own reality. And once people find that this design is all we have, but it's all we need to be anything, to do anything. And listen, if a person like I was at one time, John, was living a be nothing, do nothing, have nothing experience.
Right.
I was using my own divine design to be nothing, do nothing, and have nothing. Wow. I was using all I had been given to be nothing. This same design, you can take this same design, flip it to be something, do something, and have something.
Wow. 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 I love that. That's a great one.
Yes, sir.
Programs like this are typically brought out for people to really understand who they truly are.
Yes.
I get to see a lot of people. I was like that in the past, who would say this person who has not been able to help him or herself, how does he or she think he or she will be able to help someone else? But I keep on telling people now to focus more on the message.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
To focus more
on the message than the messenger.
Yes.
Because a lot of times people focus more on the messenger.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So what do you think about that?
I think that is valid. I think that's valid, John. I think that's spot on. I think it's right on. Messengers die.
Yes.
You know, messengers are developing themselves. Messengers are unfolding themselves.
Right.
Messengers sometimes take four steps back.
Right.
You know, but then if you, I just want to use like Jesus for instance, just for
right. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Preach.
The message. Look at the message that the man left behind.
Yes.
But the physicality, the being is gone, but the message
lives forever.
It lives forever.
Right.
Through the message, it's still, there's still hope. There's still transformation. There's still inspiration. There's still motivation. You know, so yeah,
absolutely. That's true. Yeah. So if you're listening to the program, it's still Reverend Kasey. Please like and share, because you might be saving the life of that one person who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear this message. Now we're talking about messages, or a message living forever.
Okay.
That translates to me as a legacy, right?
Yes.
Great. So I see these as an opportunity. This, what we're going through in the world right now, as an opportunity for everybody to sit back and have a rethink, because we are all eager to get a job instead of working on ourselves, on our skills, on our talents, right? A job would only provide an income.
Right.
But your work, which is your talent, your skill, will provide a fortune.
Yes.
Yes. So what do you say about that? Relating to now, you know, for those who have lost their jobs, focus more on they should focus more on working on themselves rather than beating themselves up for losing their jobs if they want a legacy.
Absolutely, John, because I found in this time that could possibly be the best thing that could happen to an individual. We look at pearls,
right?
Diamonds. What does it take, you know, for a diamond, a pearl to become a pearl, a diamond to become a diamond? What does it take for a man to become that which he wants to become? Through a process of, I'm going to use this word, pressure, or through a process of life has a way, right, of moving us when we refuse to move, or when we neglect to read the signs of the time in our own lives, to move us in a way through adversities and trials and difficulties and challenges, to bring out, right, the truth of you and not the fact of you. What I mean by that, the fact is you may have lost your job, but the truth is you still have buried giftings. The truth is you still have buried talents. The truth is you still have buried abilities.
Right.
That now these times are making the demands on your gift. These times are making the demand on your talent. These times are making a demand on your abilities. If I can just get beyond, I lost my job. If I can just get beyond, I don't have the money. If I can just get beyond, things are not working. Long enough to silence myself to hear that, wait a minute. Life could be making a demand on me. It could be making a demand on my power, on my person. of my talent, of my gifting, on my ability for me to emerge. Yeah.
Wow. That's powerful. That's
Yes,
powerful, right?
yes, sir.
Yes, look beyond the tragedy.
Yes,
Look
sir.
beyond just losing your job. See it as a message. See it as a propeller
Yes,
for
sir.
you to step into your greatness.
My God. Yeah. And may I share this, John?
Absolutely.
Potential is greater than problem. Potential is always greater than the problem. Potential is always greater than losing a job. Potential is always greater than an economic downturn. Potential is always greater than a divorce, than a breakup. Potential is always greater than a condition, than a circumstance, because with the potential, you can create the condition. With the potential, you can create the circumstance. With the potential, you can find the solution. With the potential, you can get the money.
Wow. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
I love that, Rev. You just unleashed the potential in so many people who are currently watching this program.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
this is a reminder for you who's just watching that you have potentials in you. You losing your job is not the end of the world. It's just for you to discover who you truly are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Discover who you truly are. Albert Einstein said, in the middle of every difficulty lies an opportunity. So I want you who's listening right now to see only the opportunities. Seek help when help is needed. Am I right, Rev?
Yeah, and don't stop until you get it.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Kasey was mentored and coached by the one and only, the greatest motivational speaker of all time, Les Brown. So when you hear him speak, he is speaking from the area of wisdom. Is that correct, Rev?
That is very correct, John. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. You wrote a book, or you authored, or you co-authored a book lately.
Yes.
Yes. Would you want to share some light on that? Would you want to?
Yeah, that book is it's called Being Fine, Fine, the other F word. Bleep. The other F word. It's a book written by men for men. However, there are two female authors also in the book. I am one of many authors. That book is co-authored by several different people, but it's a book primarily written for men to let men know that it's okay to be expressive, to let men know that it's okay to feel what you're feeling and to express what you're feeling, to let men know that it's okay to not be okay, to let men know that it's okay to not be strong all the time, to let men know that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to feel weak.
Right. When I saw the title of the book, it was a bit confusing. That's why I wanted you to shed more light on it. So, at the end of the day, where can people get the book to buy?
Kindle. It's available right now in Kindle format. In a few days, it will be available paperback. We are doing an amazing book launch tomorrow. The book is published out of the UK. I have become an international author, man. This is amazing.
But that's the way to go, man. We're global, right?
Yes.
Wow.
And so, we're launching it, just a big launch tomorrow. And so I'll be a part of that celebration also.
Oh, okay. It's going to be virtual, right?
Yes, it'll be virtual, and you can find that information on my Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So how can people reach out to you?
People can find me via Facebook, Kasey Corbin. In parentheses, you will see Reverend Kasey. You can find me on Instagram, Mountain Moving Motivation. You can also find me on KaseyCorbin.com. That's my personal website where I have just put up a course that I have written called The Rich and Unlimited Root of My Being, Affirmative Truths for Attracting Unlimited Money. You'll find that on there. You'll also find that ebook on there. Some amazing stuff, some good stuff that we're doing here.
Wow. Okay, that's great. So before we round up, let's attend to some of the comments here.
Okay.
I see. Can you see them, Rev?
Yes.
Yeah, I see Pele. Hi, Pele.
Hey.
Yeah, she said Talofa, brothers John and Kasey. How you doing, Pele? Yeah, Lisa G. She said we're ready to see royalty in action. Hi, Lisa.
At least rich blessings.
Rich blessings. Let's see, and who else? Yes, introducing people to themselves.
Yeah.
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 Hi, Sawana. The key to your inner peace. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just pick a few.
Okay.
Okay, Shawana said, push, pray until something happens.
Yeah, I see that. Mm-hmm.
That's great. And Malcolm said, yeah, Kasey Corbin, let's bring it, brother.
Brother Malcolm.
Hi, Malcolm. Yeah, I see Tion. Yeah, Tion is saying hi.
Hey, Tion. Yeah, I see him. Okay.
All
Our voice brother.
right. Okay, Monchel. Hi, Monchel.
Monchel's in the house.
Yes.
Hello there. All these powerful.
So wisdom is power. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Powerful and inspiring. Thank you for blessing us with this message, Reverend K and John. How you doing, Teresa?
Teresa Cord. So she's out of Australia.
Oh, wow. We're global, you know.
And she's my classmate in the Barbara King School of Ministry.
Oh, wow. That's great. We've got great people watching this program. So please, if you can hear us, like and share. That's the best thing we can do. You know, it's not expensive. You're just touching a life just by sharing it. Thank you. So, Rev?
Yes.
Do you have any last words for the people?
Yes, sir, John. If I may, I'd like to share this in closing. Something that I use to change my life, and I call it the 150% success system. It's a system that I wrote. I've developed a program around it, and I'm also I have a mentoring program for young people, especially the young males. But the 150% success system is built upon the premise of, number one, finding or having a sense of purpose or a sense of direction for yourself. Knowing what you want, knowing where you want to go. Okay. Yogi Berra said, if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up someplace else.
Right.
So you have that, knowing what you want and where you want to go gives you a sense of purpose and a sense of direction. After that, number one, it's a 5-part system. Number one comes the willingness. You must be willing to do whatever it takes for however long it takes, no matter what. Got to do that. I'll keep it short. Number two, in this success system, and I love this, John, I've actually used this to transform my own life. Number two in the system is the ability. You have to have the ability to keep getting up, the ability to keep coming back over and over and over again, no matter what. That's also a number one. You'll find that keyword in number one, number two. I forgot it there. Number three is the responsibility. Having the responsibility or having the ability to take the responsibility for your life. I like to call it to sit in the driver's seat of your own life.
Wow.
To take control of your own life. To take charge of your own life, no matter what. And number four, John, is one that's really near, that's really dear to me in this system, is the ability to use the power of your imagination. The ability to project yourself into what you want to be, what you want to do, into what you want to have.
Wow.
It was through the power of my imagination that I was able to pull myself up out of darkness, and to project myself into an area of greatness for myself. And the ability, John, to speak your life into manifestation, demonstration, creation. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Those were great points, great points.
Yes, sir.
If you're listening to this program, Rev just gave you some wonderful points that you can use to step into your greatness. I love this last one. The ability to speak your life into manifestation.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Words again. Words are powerful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the beginning was the Word.
The Word.
And the Word was with God.
Yeah.
And the Word was God.
God. Yes. Yes.
So if you're listening, in the beginning was the Word. Word. Yeah. Speak. You should be able to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your life into manifestation. Thank you so much for those powerful points, Rev.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, you've done a great job. And for those people who are still listening, like and share. This is not the time for you to start crying over spilled milk.
Come on.
But instead, we should be looking for a solution.
Yes, sir.
If you cannot help yourself find a solution, look for help. Don't try to do it alone if it's not working for you. A wise person said, it is insanity for you to be doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. This is the time for you to harness your skills. Take charge of your life, like what Reverend said.
Yeah. And
everything would fall in place.
Yes, sir.
You can reach Reverend Kasey via his website, KaseyCorbin.com. He's on Facebook. He's on Instagram. Send him a message, and he would be able to assist you in whatever way possible. All right. So for those business owners who would love to advertise or who would love to sponsor this program, you can find our details on the screen. We'll be more than willing to work with you. So until next time, I want you all to stay safe, stay blessed, and remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Think about it and have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Rev.
Hey, thank you, John. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Pleasure. Yeah.